So hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to take a walk through December and my updated setup and my A6 rings. You will notice that I have a new cover in the A6. This is a Stalogy that I just received last week in the dark teal. I think that's the color they called it. It looks a lot like the dark aqua if you've seen the Filofax dark aqua originals, that really deep aqua teal color. And it has contrast stitching that's a lighter shade of teal, and it's beautiful, to be honest. I'm very pleased with it and very excited to have received it. Never thought I would say that I like the Moterm planner better than the Vanderspec or the Giglio, but I have to say, while it's a lesser expensive, quality leather and things like that, I really like the construction. I really like the configuration inside, and I'll show you that in just a minute. And I'm really happy. This is my second one. I have a black one that I bought last year, and I really hadn't used it because I was using the Vanderspec and the Giglio. And the other day I was frustrated with the Giglio rings because they're smaller. They're 25 millimeters versus 30. And I just felt so crowded adding in the Christmas tracking and things like that, that I pulled out the black one and I thought, man, I have all this extra room. So I ordered this teal one as soon as it came available on AliExpress, and I'm really happy that I did. I'm absolutely in love with the color. And let me just show you a little bit of the inside and how I've got things set up for December. So you'll see that the pocket configuration in this newer version is a little bit different than some of the older ones, even different than the one that I have from last year. Some things I like about it, some things I'm not as crazy about, but none of it is a deal breaker. Again, I love the contrast stitching. I just think it's so pretty. There's a bigger pocket here. It used to be wide enough in the older version that I could fit my Cocoa Daisy notepad in here, paper, but now it's just a smidgen too narrow. But that's okay. I just tuck it in this pocket here. That's one thing this planner has, is pockets galore. I mean, so many pockets. So there's 4 slip pockets here that are credit card size. There's a slip pocket here. As you can see, there's a zipper pouch here. And I really like that this is something new that they've added to this nice little flap of leather to protect things on this side from the zipper. I just think that's a really nice addition and something you see in higher end planners. So kudos to them for adding that. There's a pocket back here. There's, of course, the big back pocket, which is what attracted me to the Moterm planners to begin with. And then you've got this fly leaf, which I'll take my Cocoa Daisy decoration off. You've got this fly leaf here that has a pen loop on it, and then it also has a secretarial pocket. Now, I've just moved my note paper into this pocket because it's just wide enough for the Cocoa Daisy notepad. So that is really nice, something that I really like. And then in the back, there are an additional, let me move some of my stuff I have here, an additional 4 card slots plus another pocket. This one is wide enough to fit the Cocoa Daisy notepad, if that's something that you would be concerned with, like I was. And then there's another slip pocket here, there's another slip pocket here, and then there's another secretarial pocket here. So, and another pen loop. So you get 2 pen loops and a plethora of pockets, which, like I said, I'm just really ecstatic about. It's just really nice and well done planner for the price. So if you have been wondering about the newer Giglios, I would say the only thing that if I could have different in all the things that Moterm has done, I wish they would round the corners, but I think that's personal preference. I just think it looks classier with rounded corners. But other than that, I don't have any complaints about this planner. Both of the pen loops are elasticated, so you can fit pretty much anything in. This one is a little low, so if I pull this down to the clip, my pen is kind of at the bottom. It would have been nice to have had it a little bit higher. I know they had it higher on some of their older models and they moved it, so I'm sure that was based on customer feedback, but not a deal breaker, just something to make note of. So let me walk you through what I've got in here. The setup is very similar to what you're used to seeing. Pretty much all I did is add my Christmas planning and decorate some of the pages, the dividers, to make it a little more festive. The other thing that's beautiful is this is Cocoa Daisy. This is actually from last year, Cocoa Daisy paper, but it coordinates with this aqua color perfectly. So I just added some of the paper in here just to kind of make it look a little bit more Christmassy. As always, in the front, I have a section, this is this year's Cocoa Daisy. I have a section for just note paper to scribble shopping lists and things like that. Lots of different downloadables that I've printed out, and I'll probably swap out these fall ones, put those away for next year, and put some Christmassy ones in here. I just haven't had a chance to do that. Here's my long range planning, and I'm seriously considering taking the bulk of this out for the previous 11 months, because that's a lot in my planner of thickness that I don't necessarily need right now, but I may just stick it out for another few weeks, and as soon as I start to put January in, this stuff will get filed away. So here's how November looked at the end of the month. Here is December, getting ready for Christmas and the end of the year and all the things. I am using just Cocoa Daisy in here right now, nothing else in terms of decoration. So this is a free printable. I think I showed you guys this before, but this is my kind of future log until I get my 2022 inserts from DIY Fish, which I'm going to order this week. But this is where I've just been writing things down to start planning ahead for the first half of next year. Here is a printable from Plan with B that I printed out, and I just thought it was really pretty, and like the floral on the side and all of the holidays here. So, and it's really nice because she has something on the back, so it's not a blank. So I really like that. There's my crazy people. This is my calendar. So you'll see I've layered vellum here. I've got this calendar divider, which at some point I'm going to put a tab on it. I just haven't done that yet. And this is a vellum that was in last year's Cocoa Daisy. It's foiled and it's so pretty. I hated to cut it, but I also was like, use the things, don't hoard the things. So I cut it with a deep breath. I just did it, and I'm really glad that I did, because I think it looks so pretty layered over top of this paper that is in this year's Cocoa Daisy December kit. Then I was having some really busy days leading up to Thanksgiving, and I printed these out from Peanuts Planner Co. And one of the things I like about her freebies is you can edit you can edit the PDF. So I put things in here that, you know, like my menu and the things I want to track, and I'm using this vertical view. So everything I love today. I'm just in such a good mood. That's what happens when you take a week off of work and eat like a pig for 3 days because of Thanksgiving. Anyway, I really like being able to have in my rings swap out things as I need. Like leading up to Thanksgiving, this was, you know, was full of things we had to do, places we had to go, all the stuff I had to get done before we had Thanksgiving. And having the hourly vertical really helped me to kind of get my head on straight. I don't know that I'll need it again until, you know, maybe in the spring. I don't know, but I just printed out a few of the printables and put it in here just to kind of help me. And I will probably not use it beyond the middle of December. I may not even use it this week or next week because things are kind of slowing down, as you can see. Not a lot going on that I need to track hour by hour, but it sure came in handy the last couple of weeks. So anyway, that was an addition that I did in November that I haven't been doing. And then we switch over here. This is December. And you can see I've got the same setup I always have. So the first page of the month is the things that I need to get done sometime this month, but I have no specific deadline or no specific hard fast date that things have to be done, but I put it here ahead of time, things that carried over from November that didn't get done, like finishing unpacking some boxes where we had carpet installed. That will just be my running to-do list, and I do check this weekly as I'm planning out my week to see if there's anything that I want to add to the weekly to-dos based on what's going on schedule-wise. Then here's some pages that are, this is just going to be some more note pages. I'll probably use this to plan Christmas Christmas Day, Christmas Eve meals, and whatever we decide we're going to do for New Year's. So I'll leave those blank for now until I see what I'm going to do with that. Here is this week. So I'm using a combination of last year's Cocoa Daisy that had these cute little forest animals and the same kind of tealy blue colors, and then this is December's planner kit, and then this was the Christmas kit. So I've kind of just mixed all of that together in here, and it's really just washi and pen. That's about it, and a couple of sticky notes that I'm doing. Same layout that I've always had, my running weekly to-do list. This will be where my meals go. This is where I'm planning menus. These are activities and time-bound things that I have. So then I've got my daily page here that I just do like a running bullet journal page. And then I have some of the Cocoa Daisy note paper that I stuck on this dashboard and some post-it notes over here. And this is what it looks like for the whole month, the same type of setup. And I just threw in some of the extra Christmas washi here because I liked it and I didn't want to not use it. So that's what I have for the month of December. Then this is a journaling card that I got from, I will tag below. I can't remember the name of her shop, but I'll tag it below. And I really like this just to kind of help me get my head, on straight. I don't know if you can see it for the glare, but it says, what went well this month? What did not go well? Was I too hard on myself or other people? In what way? How can I improve next month? Best memory, biggest accomplishment, my favorite way to relax. One thing I want to accomplish next month. So I will do this for November and put it at the end of my November pages. And I haven't done this very well this year, but that's something that I want to do next year is to, and that's why I laminated it and stuck it in here, because I want to make it something that is a practice that I take on next year. This is just another cute, adorable little vellum that I printed off of Canva. And then here's my tracker for December that I haven't set up yet with a random post-it note from an old Cocoa Daisy kit. So I need to set that up. The rest of this is exactly the same except for my Christmas planner, which, where's my tab for that? Here it is. And I'm not going to show you the pages, but I will show you what it looks like. So another vellum that I printed from an image on Canva and cut down to size. Then these pages, I was trying out a program called Planify Pro, and I used these to print, use that program to print these pages out so that I could make my own little Christmas planner. And basically the way the pages, the way I laid these pages out, let's see if I can find a blank one. I just did two sections per page, and then I added some stickers, digital stickers, to decorate the pages. And that way I could have like each person, each family member tracking the gifts and things like that. And then I have a section here of baking. So I had some cookie, type of images that I put, and I just printed out a bunch of these pages and stuck them in here. I looked at other Christmas planners that other people had, shops had. I just don't need all of that stuff. We don't have parties. We don't do a lot of, fancy stuff. It's mostly low-key family stuff that we do. And so this has always been how I've done it. I've usually done it in a moleskin notebook that I stuck in my purse, a little pocket notebook. And I just wanted to have everything in one place. So I created this, and this is what I'm using for this year. So I have each family member. Then I have a page where I have like our neighbors and our friends at church and anybody else that we're going to, do things with. If we make goodie bags or anything like that, then I'll make a listing of who those would go to and what we'd put in them. So the end of this section is marked by some bokeh lights just to kind of bookend it. And when I take this out at the end, I'll have all of that together. And then all the remaining sections are the same. Nothing's changed. So I've got this is my self-care section. This is my family, notes and things for my family. This is about my husband and his health care. And then this section is finances. and some more note paper in the back. So that's pretty much it. And look, this Cocoa Daisy paper matches the dark teal too. I mean, this is such a pretty color. So that's pretty much it. I have these cute little Simon clips that came in the Cocoa Daisy kit. One was part of the planner kit, and one was part of the Christmas kit. And I'll be honest with you, I can't remember which one was which. But that is my setup for December. I am still in my A6 rings, no matter where I squirrel. I always seem to come back here. This is my happy place. I even thought a little bit in November about moving into my personal rings for December, because I have this beautiful red original pillar box red original Filofax that I've used year after year after year for the Christmas season. And I almost did it until this came in. And when this came in, I was like, nope, I'm going to use this planner. So here I am, still in A6. What will I be doing in 2022? I honestly don't know, but I have a sneaking suspicion that it'll be something like this. I have a whole bunch of other thoughts about Jibuntecho, Hobonichi, Stalogy, and I'm trying to get all of that sorted in my mind so that I can record a video and kind of walk through my thoughts and options with you and see if maybe that helps me come to a decision as to what I want to do for next year. I know that this week is the kickoff for most of the Hobonichi planners, and it feels really weird to not be setting up a Hobonichi and moving into one, but I really have no interest right now in doing that. So I'm just not gonna mess with it. I'm not gonna go there unless I feel like I need to. Right now this is working, everything's in here. My brain feels at peace because I have the system that works for me and everything in one place. So here I am in December. This is how I'll finish out 2021, and we'll see what 2022 brings. What are you doing for December? Do you set up a separate planner for Christmas gift and Christmas festivities, or do you do it all in one place? How do you handle that with your holidays, and how are you finishing out 2021 with your planners? Have you been squirreling because of all the new planners that are releasing and starting up, or are you staying true to what you've been using for the last few months? Let me know in the comments. And thank you again for watching this video, for coming along with me on the ride. I hope that you will hit the like and hit the subscribe button so that you can see the coming videos that I have planned. I have a list of, quite long list actually, of videos that I want to film here in the next week or two. So there's lots more goodness to come on the channel. Take care, everybody. Have a great rest of your day. Talk to you soon.